Okay, we're doing problem 43, so we're moving forward. This is kind of nice. This is just asking you to simplify. You have here a 3 plus the square root of 3. And you have here 1 plus the square root of 3. You got to be very careful because we don't like to have radicals in the denominator. So the best way to eliminate that radical is to multiply by its conjugate. So the conjugate of 1 plus square root of 3 is 1 minus square root of 3. But if you multiply by its conjugate, you have to multiply, have to have both numerator and denominator, because when the numerator is the same thing as the denominator, in reality, this is 1. So in reality, I'm not changing anything. I'm just trying to eliminate the radical. So if you multiply 1 plus square root of 3 times 1 minus square root of 3, it's going to be 1 minus a square root of 3 squared, which is going to be 1 minus 3, which is going to be negative 2. Let me see if I'm doing this well. I'm just dealing with the denominator. I don't know if you remember a plus b times a minus b. Remember? Is a squared minus b squared. Difference of squares. So this is exactly what I'm doing here. Like saying a plus b times a minus b is going to be the square of the first. The square of 1 is 1. And the square of the square root of 3 is 3. And 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 2. Now let's work with the numerator. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative square root of 3 is negative 3 square root of 3. 3 times negative square root of 3 is negative 3 square root of 3. Then the square root of 3 times 1 is the square root of 3. Square root of 3 times 1, square root of 3. And then the square root of 3 times negative square root of 3 is going to be negative, plus positive times negative, negative. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 is the square root of 9, which is 3. So I'm just going to write a 3 here. What I love about this is that the 3 minus 3 is going to cancel. And then I have here negative 3 square root of 3 plus square root of 3. Let me move this paper a little bit here at the bottom. You know that the denominator is negative 2. And then if I have negative 3 square root of 3 plus 1 square root of 3, I'm going to have a negative 2 square root of 3. You see? 3 square root of 3, but negative. And 1 square root of 3, you're going to have negative 2. And what about this is this negative is going to cancel this negative. This 2 is going to cancel this 2. And my dear student, the answer is simply a square root of 3. So the answer is letter D. Yes.